Okay. All right. Conclusions are drawn from past experiences, shit we do on our daily basis that enable us to think a certain way based on what we know, right? What it is that I know is being applied in everyday life towards a greater good. Like I'm at a point now where I'm getting to a point where I'm not happy with settling, and I'm not happy with pushing hard as fuck. So, I mean, every day I want to be better, but I don't want to like fucking exhaust myself to the bone, because here's the deal. As a male, as someone who has an innate desire to fuck, to breed, to survive, to lead, to want that woman. I mean, this is what is on my mind every day. It's just, so for me, it's like I have this alternative motive. And even Freud says that we're biologically wired to respond and incentivized to do things based on food, fear, fighting, or fucking, right? Like we have these innate desires inside of us that are our internal motivation factors, and to fuck is one of my biggest motivations, which is silly, right? No, I mean, not really. I'm 25, so do I want to just fuck? No. Do I want to have a great time and a great internalized connection with myself and the other person, and bring out the other person's deepest fucking inner greater self? Yes, that's what I ultimately want to feel, on top of the deep connection that we have, or I want to be able to feel as though like I can come or orgasm, but I want to be able to know that at any point in time that person is thinking about me, and that in itself is the most ultimate thing, you know, like to be able to say this one person has got me going. That's incredible. That's anything and everything any male would ever want. You know, what the point of this is never be satisfied, but always understand that you've achieved a certain goal. But keep pushing, right? Keep pushing. And don't think that just because you're fixated on one ideology, that's it. That's not it. What is it is whether or not you tell your mind this is where it is. So if you're fixated on something and you convince yourself this is it, then this is it, right? That's it. That's all she fucking wrote. However, if you understand the concept of you can get older, experiences will change, or let's just say, oh, this fucking girl, she's so pretty and she's amazing, and I don't know, she's really hot and I fucking love it and I love being around her. If you're in that state of mind and you feel like, oh, I don't want to let her go, she's like everything, well, how did you fucking meet her in the first place? You went through multiple stages of feeling that way towards other girls. You felt like as though that girl was it and that you don't want to lose her and she's everything. And then what happens? You stumbled upon this girl. She was the next girl. She's not the only girl, but she's not somebody you just want to bypass. So with that being said, you know, you gotta understand who you are in order to reflect that onto her, so she can interpret that and decide whether or not this is right for me. Can he produce? Can he keep me safe? Can he be a provider? Can he give me good dick? Can he fuck me right? Can he give me what it is that I want? Can he spike my emotions and keep me intrigued and seduce me over and over and over again? I don't give a fuck who you are. If you know how to pull these strings psychologically, you have an advantage when it comes to initial contact, or when it comes to socializing, or the psychological presence your mind presents. So you could have this guy who's rich and fucking famous, but if he doesn't know how to spit game in a sense, or if he doesn't know how to understand a woman, or if he doesn't know how to talk in himself and doesn't believe in himself, then there's no whatever. Fuck it. You might as well just say, hey bro, I'm fucking, I am what I am. Take me, leave me, whatever. But at the same time, if you are true to yourself, an individual, and you believe in it, and you know how to do these things, these psychological push-pull, hot-cold triggers, to where you can delve deep and find out what it is they want and their innate desire is, and their internalization of who they are is, and who they are as an individual, tap into that. Tap into that resource and find out what makes her tick. Him too, whatever. It may be in a certain scenario where you won't need to cultivate a presence in a career setting, or that you want to adjust and adapt to that in itself. So with that being said, focus, power of intent, focus on understanding the opposite sex or understanding yourself. Focus on understanding yourself. Focus on understanding the opposite sex. Focus on the power of intent, and focus on understanding what drives you the most. And if there is somebody that stops you in your fucking tracks and makes your heart beat and shortness of breath, that SOB, shortness of breath, is how we like to refer to it, then devise a way to not manipulate. Devise a way to appeal to the greater sense of her or him. Devise a way to develop the most ultimate person you can develop, because you're questioning now what it is you really want. Your motives, your desires, your issues, your morals, your thoughts all get they get rewired. You become a new person when you want something new, right? Because you're now stepping from one mindset to the next, into the next, into the next. And that one day that I was fucking too scared to talk to that one girl, and all of a sudden I'm fucking her, I'm like, whoa, this is the best day ever, because she wants me. She wants to fuck me. She wants to blow me and give me what I want, because I know who she is. And I pulled that portion of that to the surface and said, alright, I know who you are. Now let's play some games. Now let's have fun. Now let me intrigue you. Let me lead you on a fucking adventure. Let me lead you in seduction. Let me seduce your soul. Because if you can seduce the soul, then the body will come with it. Now that's with a male, it's the opposite. You can seduce the body to reach the soul, but you have to delve into who the woman is in order to get the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? Or in a paleo primal sense, the fucking broccoli and chicken. You know, that's what you're looking for. You're delving into that to want to find result, but demonstrate who you are, so that she knows she's with a confident leader. That you're not gonna frail. You're not gonna be frail. You're not gonna sway off when in a situation where it's too intimidating to be in. You are going to be the ultimate male at times when it's needed and at times when it's not needed. And you're going to be the truest form of yourself, and she knows that. And you know that, and you can convey that.